I've never seen it.
He worked at all of them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my family just runs all of these."
Love it.
And he just hoverboard. You just like,
Hoverboard,
see him
like-
working. You remember those had their moment?
What
Like,
are
They did.
Yeah.
what
I
do you?
saw one recently too. I was like, these are still a thing?
Are they really hover? Oh, okay.
No, they are 100% on the ground.
Caleb, if real hoverboards existed, somehow we wouldn't
I know.
be here today.
If there were hoverboards, I'm still not buying one. There's no way I could afford an
No.
actual hovering board.
Let's let this
The one that there is now is also too expensive. But
I don't
they're
even
cheap
get the
now.
Apple
They're like
Vision
200. Oh, those are fucking crazy, man.
I
Those
used
are
to
like
sell toys at
$2,000.
the
crazy.
kiosks at the mall that would sell like hoverboards.
Oh, like
now.
KB Toys and
Yeah,
shit?
I worked at the Huts, not
Oh,
even
the
like
actual,
the actual.
like,
I'm
ones
not
in the middle of the
I'm
mall.
not big box corporate America
love
KB
it.
Toys. But we would sell like hover discs. You know, it was just like essentially
Yeah.
a balloon.
Yeah.
So what is it? How does it hover? There's little wheels.
It's heavier because it's really thin. It's probably not aluminum. It's probably like shit, but it's a little heavier. So it would instead of just floating away when it was inflated, it would just kind of hover a little more and eventually sink.
But you could ride it?
No. You
No.
Push it
You
at
just
your
push it.
friend.
Okay, I guess.
All the toys were everything on the box is read as though you'd put it through Google Translate like 8 times.
Yeah.
Because it would just be like, oh, this is the car. Get the car. It'll eddy. And this one car kept claiming it had the ability to eddy, and I was just people would be like, what does that mean? I'm like, you know, when a
What does
car.
that mean?
Your kids know what that means.
They do?
Get a $29 car that eddies.
See, that's why I'm still like, if AI is still telling you to eddy stuff, how dangerous is it?
I don't think this was AI. This was in 2004.
This was just straight up Google Translate. Like
This
you
was
said.
this was just Google Translate
Yeah.
or a guy translating.
Yeah.
And not doing a great job.
It's like, I know a few words.
Yeah, always. You ever see on the news when it's somebody doing a translation? And you're like, okay, we're gonna listen to Zelensky's talking.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a translator, and the translator's accent is thicker and worse than. I'm like, what the hell is this? This is harder to. I think I can understand Zelensky better.
Right.
I have always loved. It's like a big thing with Japanese baseball players to bring a translator, even though they speak perfect English.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're worried about sort of like things being lost in the culture. You know what I mean? Like cultural differences, tone or intent,
Yeah.
which is totally understandable if you come from one of a country that actually respects people.
Right.
In
Right.
theory, I hear. And Ichiro Suzuki it has this quote where he talks about the hottest temperature he's ever felt. And he's like, oh, he says Kansas City is hotter than 2 rats fucking in a sock.
Whoa!
And he just like said that to
Whoa.
like Bob Costas. It's
Ichiro.
incredible. And I'm
love
just
it.
like, I love that. And
Wait,
it's
he
like-
had his translator say
No,
that?
that's like him saying it.
He
He's like,
said
it's hotter
it.
than 2 rats fucking in a sock. And he's like, 2 rats. He's like, no, I said it right. He like, takes a second to get his beat.
I mean, he's right and we're wrong. We
It
should
is
all
I'll
be
say it
signing
to
this.
Bob Costas too. Is the fucking
I know. He's just like, I think I might. This might be my Frost Nixon interview.
yeah.
Is fuck Stockton interview.
I mean, has that even happened? Is there like a documented instance of that?
Oh, it happens. That's how Cinderella's clothes got made.
2 rats fucking in the sock.
All right. So with the podcast and stuff, we'll do the script here at the beginning. And actually, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn a little bit about you because you're a brand new guest here, Jacquis, on the podcast. Never guessed. We have a game called the Newly Guessed game. Get to know a guest. How this works is I'm going to ask you a question, and then Caleb is going to guess what he thinks your answer will be to that question.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then you can give Caleb a grade, a 1 through 5, on how accurate his answer is.
Love it.
For what it is. The first question is going to be, what did you rewrite today? So, Caleb, you will guess.
Ooh, Benjamin Button.
Damn. Let's see. How close is that? That's
Can't be that close.
That's a 1.
Have you seen Benjamin Button?
I've never seen Benjamin Button.
Okay.
See, so that's pretty
So
close.
that's
then.
actually pretty close. Yeah. So like, I'll give you a 3 then.
All right.
We got that hum again. Right. It's
What
pretty loud.
about
It's like after we sort of like messed with stuff up with the keyboard last time.
Yeah, we took this place. We ripped this place apart. Put a keyboard on there.
Will somebody write?
It's
in?
gone.
Somebody write in like during like.
They
as
played
we're
a
going?
theme song to.
Oh, it was like a musical keyboard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I forget what it even was.
That's tight.
How long ago was this? Like this is how bad my memory is. This was not that long ago, right? Now I have to look it up. $1 Million Baby. The
And
musical.
they play the keyboard. I love that.
Man, that's really. Have y'all both seen $1 Million Baby?
I've seen it. It's been
Yeah.
long.
That's really not what I thought that was going to be about.
Oh yeah,
and then you're like, oh, the title. Oh, it's that. It's like sad.
yeah.
I thought it was like $1 Million.
No, it's sad as fuck.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a
That's
baby
Clint
that
Eastwood,
costs
right?
$1 million.
To be fair, it's happy for Clint Eastwood.
I was gonna
like
say,
as far as his vibe, that's like
he
upbeat
don't never
for him.
write happy shit at all.
For him, he's like, this is the best it can go for a woman.
Seriously.
He's
Like, this is optimism.
This is my outlook for that's him writing diversity and progression.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, this is how it can go. Is eventually a man lets you die.
Yeah. Gracefully.
Still
Gracefully.
dependent on a man, even to die.
Get off my
crazy.
bed.
Can't even die by myself.
Not at all.
Dame patriarchy.
And then it's just him gesturing to the empty wheelchair she would have sat in and being like, where is Hillary Swank? Where are you? Where's Hillary?
Yeah.
This is why he made it. Was just a Hillary Clinton thing that he tried to act out.
Wasn't that the last thing Hillary Swank ever did? She was like, I think I'm done with
I haven't
movies
heard
forever.
really. I would probably
Yeah,
be.
what is she up to?
Yeah.
I
truly
is
think
a
she
good
retired
question.
after that.
Anytime an actor, someone like retires, I'm just like, you sound awesome. Freedom Riders in 2007.
Okay. Yeah.
She was in Logan Lucky. You seen Logan Lucky? That's good.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
White Trash.
White Trash
Ocean's
Ocean's
11. I almost
11,
said
yeah.
White Trash 9/11.
Wow.
You
That one's already pretty
You've
close.
seen Ocean's 9/11 starring Mark Wahlberg?
He 100% was starring in that shit. He 100% was starring in that.
It's how he would have prevented the bank
Ocean's
Terry
9/11.
Benedict's casinos from getting robbed. If he was there, it wouldn't have gone down like that.
like that.
That's a pretty
Love
good
it.
Mark
That
Wahlberg.
is
Thank
a great
you.
Mark Wahlberg.
Thank you.
Say more stuff.
Well, if I do the impression anymore, it's not going to go down like that.
All right, so we're giving you 3 points. We're coming back around. We're giving you 3
All right.
points there.
So it wasn't Ben Button.
It wasn't Ben Button.
Jackie, just so you know, you get the points you don't give Caleb.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
cool.
it's 3-2 right now.
And then, all right, 3-2. That's good to know.
Next question, what's something else you considered writing for today? So Caleb, give this a guess.
Ooh. Did you consider writing any fanfic?
Any fanfic? Not at all, actually.
Yeah, that wouldn't even be the podcast.
Yeah, not
I don't
at
know.
all.
I think it's Harry. What's the
That's-
most popular fanfic? Is it Harry
It's
Potter?
probably Twilight.
Oh.
Harry Truman?
That already is
Truman.
fanfic, isn't it? Isn't every
kinda-
vampire thing a little bit of fanfic?
But they go further.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
guess
mean
that's
like
true.
just anyone who is writing it is essentially writing
Like
fan
this
fiction
is a fan fiction.
of Dracula? This
Yeah,
is my
yeah, it's just
Nosferatu
fanfic
fan
of
Basically,
fiction.
of Dracula. Yeah,
You just
yeah,
stole that. It's so funny you can just all steal that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
Great.
no one owns Vampire. Does anyone own
been too
Frankenstein
long.
at this point? Can you
I-
just...
I don't think so.
I watched like the Marvel cartoon. No, the DC cartoon. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was like the new cartoon on HBO.
Of Frankenstein?
And Frankenstein is a character on it. Frankenstein's monster is a character on it, and so is Lady Frankenstein or Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein is a DC superhero.
What?
And I was like, does no one own this?
I
forget what it was even called.
Sure,
This
no
is-
one owns
married
it.
I'm coming to this with
Frankenstein.
you know, the thing about comic book people is if they're listening, they'll be fine with my inaccuracies.
Yeah,
DC cartoon Max.
that sounds boring.
It does. It does.
But I'm sure it's great.
So
It was a pretty good cartoon. Creature Commandos. That's what
Oh
it was
shit,
called.
I've auditioned
good
for that.
name.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was great. It was great. It
was fantastic.
It lacked your depth.
Yeah.
But I thought other than that, it was pretty good.
It was fantastic.
It was a good cartoon, and I just was like, no one owns Frankenstein's monster.
I don't think so.
But
This is like 1,000 years old at this point.
I
now.
suppose it is.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
that was Young Frankenstein like created right when that became
Like probably the copyright ran out.
Are we gonna get Young Steamboat Willie?
we are getting that Steamboat Willie movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a horror movie. They keep every time the shit comes into the
Oh, I think I saw a Winnie the Pooh one when that
Winnie the
happened.
Pooh
Yeah.
one was a horror movie. The Steamboat Willie one actually looks good. It look not good as far as like this is gonna be a good movie. It looks
Yeah.
like a movie that I would love to get absolutely fucking high and just go like watch
Sure.
it ripped.
Like
out of
it-
my
There's
mind.
if
Yeah.
there's a title better for like a porn adaptation than Steamboat Willie, there just can't be. I mean, it's the most perfect. It's right there.
What is it called? It's called. It pretty much is called Steamboat Willie, but it's like
I have an
think it's
open
called
computer.
Steam Willie or something. What is it called? It's called Willie or some shit.
All right, Steamboat Willie horror film. Maybe it doesn't exactly have The Vanishing of the SS Willie.
SS.
I don't know.
I'm
if that's the
confused.
one.
Oh, Screamboat.
Screamboat. That's what
I'm
it
here
is.
for this. I think there's something. This is such a this is such a tangent and almost nothing to because movies are old but not ancient. They're not like theater. We are now playing with the form. It's almost like the same age as like stand-up, where we're sort of like this Steamboat Willie movie exists, assuming everyone else brings in knowledge of a whole other thing.
Yeah,
to
you
the
have to
movie,
know about.
but it's like it's big enough to do that now. And so I
100%.
think I see a lot of that with stand-up where it's like people play with the form so much
Right,
now
right.
where it used to just you watch like old stand-up and you're just like, don't they know people are there? You know what
No,
I mean? Don't
no,
they
they
know
don't.
something's going on? And
Yeah.
now if a comedian doesn't acknowledge there's people in there, might feel crazy. I don't even mean by just milking crowd work instead of actually preparing, but I
Yeah.
just mean like it feels so much different now. Everyone goes to a stand-up show knowing sort of what stand-up shows are and how people can behave. So you can play. People know just flew in, and boy are my arms tired, or like
Right, right.
there's like a breadth of a baseline that is like raised up, but it's not a very old art form compared to like writing,
Right.
or a visual art that plays off of something.
And it's so soon too to do that with stand up and stuff. It's like it'd be like if books had been around for 10 years. It's so new, and then people are like, so this is the first chapter, first page.
If like
I'm
Gutenberg
writing it.
made the printing press, and then someone's like, I wrote Bible 2.
Right.
I guess Bible 3.
I did right, but I wrote Bible 4.
It's Bible IV.
Yeah, Bible Bible the 4th.
Yeah, so I
Jesus lives in my Bible. Just so you know, just so everybody knows.
Mark Wahlberg's Bible. If I would have been there, it wouldn't. We would have crossed some
wouldn't have been nailed
I's
to
and
the
dotted
cross.
some T's.
You never nailed to the cross, man.
He doesn't even cross his T's when he writes. I bet he just does like
Just-
a completely separate thing.
He puts the cross like 3 inches above the line.
Yeah, everything's a capital T that doesn't touch for Mark Wahlberg, or he draws it, stops right there, draws over it. We don't cross T's here.
I do wonder if the sales of the Bible would go up or down if the name changed to Jesus Lives, like with the Jason Lives font. You know?
That would be.
Or
they
even
would
Jesus
100%
never
go
with
up.
Jason Lives.
Yeah. I love
would
the
buy-
Jason Lives font.
I would buy it. I grew up in a church household.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like any iteration of a Bible that's new gets bought up.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately. Anyone.
People will really. Oh, this one you haven't. Bible in Courier font, so it looks like a screenplay. Bible comic.
That's not a bad idea,
Comic
buddy.
Sans the Devil. That's the name of my font. Like, we wrote a whole Bible without him in it. We just thought it would be more appropriate.
Is that
A
what you
Bible with no
rewrote? Is that
devil?
what you rewrote for Never Seen It, dude?
Hell yeah.
If you
I've never seen the Bible.
if you wrote Trump into the Bible, you could be rich in a month.
Oh,
I
100%.
think it's already
Didn't
happened.
he write about it? He wrote about it.
think
He
he's
has
gonna be
a
the
Bible.
new
He has like
pope.
the Trump Bible.
Oh, yeah.
I saw
Oh, yeah,
saying
Lindsey
he wanted
Graham.
to be the new Lindsey.
a
Lindsey
great
Graham
idea.
says Trump wants to be Pope. I saw a wrinkle grow on my eyeball when I read that headline. Not even like on my face or on my skin. My retina
Yeah.
is scarred.
We live in a fantastic timeline right now.
We do a Fantastic Four timeline.
Ooh, is
The
that what it
Bible
is?
4, where God,
Ooh,
Jesus can't get nailed to the cross because he can stretch his
'Cause he can
arms out
stretch-
past the edge of
Thank
the
you.
cross.
Hold your hands still.
He's wrapping them around a whole bunch. No help
When
from
they try
the
to
literal
close the
human
tomb,
torch.
he just like stretches his foot and blocks the tomb.
That's how he doesn't even
That's how he
fully
gets
stop
out.
it. It's just a foot in the
It's
door.
just a foot in the door.
And this is how you get your foot in the door. No one wants to work anymore.
How did he escape? He had his foot in the door.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
I'm gonna give you a 1 for that one, just so we know. The points matter.
The points do matter. Next
Don't let your
question.
carry lie to y'all.
What movie have you seen the most? So think about that. Caleb, give it a guess.
Ooh. Men in Black.
Men in Black is not a bad guess. I do love Men in Black. I love Will Smith.
It's incredible. That first Men in
Love
Black
Will.
is
Men in Black is great.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
also,
perfect.
shout out to Men in Black 3 too, which was
Underrated.
Yes.
Much
very
better than
underrated.
Two.
It's much better than 2. I had a good ass time watching
Yeah.
Men in Black 3.
Was 3 with young Jay?
Josh Brolin.
What
Yeah.
casting?
It was great.
Incredible.
It was
like
perfect.
out of control like where you're just like, is this the best CGI?
Yeah.
But no, he's just this good.
It's just Josh Brolin playing the best Tommy Lee Jones from like
Yeah.
30 years ago that you could possibly play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked with Men in Black 3. It's not Men in Black 3, but that's a really good guess. I'll give you a good 3 for that one as well.
Thank you.
Great. There you go. What do you
Yeah.
think it is?
What do I think it
What do you
is?
think you've seen the most?
Oh man, this is a good fucking question. It's a mix between 3 movies. Either The Truman Show,
Ooh, yeah.
Coming to America,
Mm-hmm.
or what would probably Back to the Future.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's up there for everybody, I think.
Yeah, Back
no
to
one
the Future
turns
is
it
up
off.
there.
If it's on,
I'll
it's
watch
on.
it anytime.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I've only seen it one time. It was pretty recent.
Really?
I was late to the Back to the Future thing.
Wow.
I didn't watch 2 and 3. I thought I was going to get into all of them.
2 and 3 are good too.
I think
2
I'm
and 3 are
going
good.
to.
I mean, it does complete it. It's one of the rare movies where it actually completes the whole story.
Is 2 the Western or is 3 the Western?
3 is the
Three is
Western.
the Western.
Which, as a standalone movie, I don't love.
Yeah, you
but
don't need
you don't
3.
really
but 2
need
is
3.
surprisingly.
2 is great.
I like a franchise. What's so funny because I didn't like Men in Black 2, but I'm like, I like a franchise. It's like we did this thing great. Here it is again, kind of.
Yeah.
But it didn't work for Men in Black. But if that's what Back to the Future 2 is, I'd watch.
I
Back
will
to the
say
Future 2
2
is
is not quite that. 2 kind of stands on his own as like his
2's
own
great.
kind of
Maybe I'll
kind of
watch
movie.
them. Indiana
compared
Jones
to 1.
is my next thing to watch.
Oh, wait, you
I've
haven't
never
seen it?
Indiana Jones. Interesting.
Buddy, they're very good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just watched. We do a movie club for this where I sort of catch up on something. I just watched The Goonies for the first time.
Dude.
I've never seen The
Tons of thoughts
Goonies.
about that. It's
Those
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane. It's insane. Also, here's my only thing I'll say on here because you got to listen to the fucking Patreon if you want the movie
Listen
club.
to that goddamn Patreon.
Do you mind if I spoil a tiny thing about the
Go
Goonies?
ahead.
The Truffle Shuffle is in it once,
Right. And now
and
it's
it's
like,
heard
so
of this,
much
the Truffle
meaner.
Shuffle.
It's the only thing I knew is because you see those shirts like at Venice Beach or whatever for sale where it's like Chunk the kid, which they're so mean to this kid. They just
Yeah.
the little like overweight kid. And they make him dance to hang out with them. And then it only happens once. And it was the only thing I knew. I thought it was when you watch a movie for the first time, you think the thing you already know about it will be the biggest part of the movie or the thing that became famous, like
And
the
it's such a
water
small
in
part.
Jurassic Park, or you never know. And in Goonies, it's almost nothing. And I can't
Interesting.
believe it like became what was pervasive about the movie was the Truffle Shuffle, that like rhyming can carry something so far.
rhyming is very powerful. It really gets in people's heads.
The movie is so insane.
It's insane, yeah.
And my only
gotta
takeaway was
watch
the
it.
government wouldn't let any of this happen. There's like no intervention. All right, current score 6-4. Moving on to
Oh,
the next
man.
one.
6-4. You're in the lead, I think.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Damn.
Pretty good day.
Is there a movie you love that you avoid because it makes you feel too much, too emotional, too sad,
this
too
is a-
sentimental?
I know the exact answer for this.
Knights of Rodanthe.
Hell yeah.
5 out of 5.
Every
5 out
time
of
I
5.
think of Rodanthe,
Yeah, dude.
gets me in my feels.
I have almost thought of it before.
Where's Rodanthe at?
Yeah.
What would you say your answer?
I would say, because I don't know what that is at all.
Me neither.
I would say that's a good solid 1, but my answer is Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I think it's a beautiful fucking movie. It's very good. The performances in it are great. And if you have experienced like a big breakup or like just love at any point, even if you are in love or blah, 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 like watching that is so tough because it is kind of like, oh shit, you forget all the good moments that you've had before.
Yeah.
And it makes you sad thinking about it.
It is a I think a lot about movies you watch once. Great movies you watch once and stuff like that never really, you're like Requiem for a Dream or like a movie that's a tough rewatch.
Yeah.
But that is, I think I've seen it 2 times and I was almost like, why did I put myself through this the second time? And also if anyone's like, I haven't seen it, I'll be like, you should go out of your way to watch this.
It's great. It's a really great movie.
Well, what if you're just remembering the bad parts of the movie and you're not giving it a chance?
I got that procedure done for that movie to myself.
And you can only remember all the sad
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine of the Eternal Sunshine.
You haven't seen Eternal Spotlight of the Spotlight Mind? It's what the Catholic Church has been doing to everybody for a long time.
Yes.
Where they're like, actually, you don't remember that right. None of that actually happened.
They Men in Blacked you.
Yeah, the New Orleans Saints have been paying a lot of money. I don't know. I'm like, okay. Final question.
Yeah.
Is now you're up to. I gave Caleb 0 points because none of us knew what that movie was.
Okay, sorry.
Final question.
Sorry.
Have you ever walked out of a movie? And if so, which movie? So it's a two-parter for Caleb to give a guess at what you'll
Have
answer
you ever
here.
walked out of a movie? I'm gonna say yes.
No.
Oh,
I've actually never walked out of a movie.
Is there a closest instance, or because I also have never walked out of a movie.
Yeah. Recently, I almost walked out of what's that latest Wes Anderson movie? Asteroid City.
Asteroid City?
That shit was
I
boring.
hated it. I hated
shit
that
was
movie.
boring.
Put the camera
as
closer to the
fuck.
people in the movie. That's what I'd say.
Good lord.
The hell am I watching these tableaus?
Good lord.
I'm sick of it.
That's so. Put you yelling from the back of a theater, but we can't tell it's you because the camera's not zoomed in.
Oh,
Put the
dude.
camera closer to the people in the movies.
It's terrible, man. and honestly, man, and like, you know, Wes Anderson is Wes Anderson. He has a couple movies that I like. He obviously has a very distinct style. But after so many people telling me like, "Oh, this is a good movie," and I went to go watch it, like truly, I think that was the last straw of me trusting white people. I was just like, I can't fucking trust white people's opinions
wait
anymore.
till you watch the election.
Well, were there any other red flags?
That was a lot. That was it, man.
It was crazy.
I
It
had
was a
been
one
so
strike
trusted.
system.
It's a one-strike system, and now that's what did it.
I liked all of the literal theater parts of it.
Yeah.
And I was so like, I just ultimately am happy when a director gets to make what they want.
Yeah.
And that movie is like testing my patience with that. Where
Yeah.
someone's like, I love when
Just
someone gets to
those
make what they
parts.
want.
Right.
When someone gets to make what they want. And you're like, this is great. A director can do the director thing. And then I watched that and I can't even fully be like, I don't get it.
I did.
I didn't get why.
I mean, I get it,
I didn't.
but-
I guess I didn't get doing it. I'm like, just make your colorful thing. And Jeff Goldblum as an alien is funny to me.
Yeah.
And then, but then that sort of part, I was just like, oh no, like, but you can at least have someone read the script first and talk with one of your boys about it. Like if it,
So I got
it
some
was
notes.
very indulgent.
It was indulgent, and I'm mad I didn't walk out of it. I took a girl to go see it.
Oh,
Like we went to
no.
go see it, and she wanted to leave.
Of course.
But I was just like, I've never left a movie before. I got to give it the chance. Blah blah blah. And now I'm like, man, we could have been fucking.
You could
Instead
have
of
left.
watching this shit.
And
we
you know how
coulda just-
goofily you have to leave a Wes Anderson movie? You both have to be walking like unsymmetrically out of the
I know.
left side of the theater.
we were the only black people in there too.
Oh,
We
man.
should have left, but yeah, that
Movie included.
the first movie the movie included. Yeah, we were the only black people in that vicinity in that room. It was crazy. You know, the first movie that I ever saw somebody walk out of. I never experienced this, which makes sense because the movie came out when I was younger, I guess. Passion of the Christ.
Dude, I
That's
knew
the
you were
first
going to
movie.
say
That's
that.
the first movie I ever saw somebody walk out of. Like the movie came on, and it was like maybe 20, 30 minutes into it. And this one dude got up, and as he's walking out, he was like, "This is fucking stupid," and like walked out the goddamn theater.
It's a very funny movie to be
How
like
are you
shocked by what
yeah.
happens.
I was just like, "Don't you know what you
Dude,
this is
it's the most
into?"
famous thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah,
It's actually honestly in public domain now as well.
yeah.
Dude,
Whooping
when I
Jesus'
saw
ass is
Passion
the
of the
most famous
Christ,
thing.
there was a guy in front of me sat down with a giant thing of like nachos and cheese, like not popcorn, like nachos
Like
and
the
cheese.
$17.95
Yes.
nacho
Yeah.
thing that's a Tostitos peel back.
And he was
That's it.
by
Yeah.
himself, and he made it like 10 minutes in, finished his nachos, and was like, and left.
I saw a
And I
guy
was
walk
like,
out
nachos.
of that, but it was 3 days after. Seemed like he hated it while it was happening, but 3 days later walked right out of the movie theater.
I walked out of, me and all my friends went and saw Watchmen in the theater.
Interesting.
And we all walked out because we were
Too
teenagers,
fast?
and we were like, "This isn't the comic," and we were just like
got it,
little
got it.
little pricks about it. But
yeah.
That's
I went and saw The Monkey.
Oh, I just saw that.
Everyone
I don't
walked
even know
out
what
but
this
me.
is.
I was the
Really?
only one left in the room.
You might have been
People
on a
walked
Mr.
out-
Beast video.
The
Might have been a Mr. Beast. What can this dude
If
endure?
you're still in the theater, you might be a Mr. Beast video. Beast Anderson, I think he goes by.
Dude, it was.
What is the monkey? What is monkey?
Oh
It
man,
is reason. A couple people did walk out of that on mine too.
I couldn't.
I've
believe
never
it.
heard of this.
It's a movie
nuts.
about like you know, one of those monkeys that just like
Is it
it's
the one
a
about the
toy
British
monkey.
singer? Oh.
Oh no, that's Monkey Man.
It's been a
Or
bad year
some
for
shit.
monkeys.
Better
leading
Man.
the
I know what
movie.
you're talking about.
Yeah. What did you say, Jake?
Better Man. That-
Better Man.
Okay, Monkey Man,
Is this-
Better Man, same thing.
Can't slander the British
You
singer.
can't slander, but no, monkey is like a toy that like the toy monkey that like beats the drum
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And when it beats its drum, it kills people.
Yeah.
It's kind
It's a horror movie.
It's supposed to be a horror.
Is it
it's
one of these
very
self-aware
gory.
horror movies?
It's like a
Kinda.
comedy horror, I guess.
It's
But
a comedy horror.
I don't know, but
I
it did
didn't
not.
hate it.
It did not hit with that. Like, dude, it was like couples would get up and walk out.
Now,
like,
what are we
dudes
talking
that
here?
are
The
alone.
Grove?
This was.
So let's make this let's isolate
was
this
it
more isolating for
AMC?
people listening.
It was San Francisco. I saw it in San Francisco.
Okay,
And,
that makes sense.
I
everyone
love
walked
like
up
no matter
and-
what you would have said, I've been like, yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense. San Francisco.
I go up to I see almost everything at the AMC at Universal City Walk.
Oh, that's good.
Because
That's the best
I
one.
can like walk up there, which is very nice, or at least
Yeah.
walk to the trolley and then wait because I'm not walking up that hill. Anyways, no one leaves those movies because everyone is either super invested with having dragged like a family into it,
right,
Yeah.
right.
or they're just like, I'm at the IMAX to watch the movie my friend was
are.
third grip on, and I need to like wait and see and apply,
Right.
something like that. No
And
one
you got
ever
to pay
leaves
for
those
that
ones.
parking.
Oh yeah,
If I'm paying for the parking, I'm staying.
yeah, that is true.
Staying
And
the
plus,
whole time.
Kevin is overlooking you the whole time you're trying to watch that, which is the minion, the giant minion thing.
Is that his name, Kevin?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I can see him
KM?
from my balcony. So every day I go out with a little rosary, and I
All right, wait. Are you close to Universal?
yeah,
How?
like Toluca Lake, sort of down at the
Oh.
bottom of the hill there.
So this is not where you actually. Stay.
No.
Oh, okay, I got it. I was going to say,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
close to Universal, and this drive did not indicate we were neighbors.
Oh yeah. It's a
Okay,
big
I got you,
roundabout.
I got you.
That's how
I
confusing.
was like, how did I?
roundabouts
Why
are.
did I get on the freeway?
Okay. All right. So current score, you're at 9. We didn't score that last one. I forgot what the question even
Oh
was.
boy.
Movie
walking
walk
out of the
of.
movie. That's
Oh,
right.
boy.
9 to 6. 9 to 6.
Damn.
We're gonna go to a break and then we're gonna read the script.
right,
Oh
let's
wait,
do
we
it.
didn't even guess what you think it is.
Oh,
The movie you didn't walk out of?
No, that you rewrote.
the movie
We'll do
that I
that when we get back.
rewrote.
We'll do
All
that
right.
after the break. I don't want to have you guess until you guess what he rewrote. What did he guess? We just asked this question.
What did? Oh, Benjamin
Button,
Benjamin
Ben
Button.
Ben Button.
It is not that.
Not
Was there
Ben
Was there
Button.
anything else you thought about rewriting for this that floated? I got your list. It was
Yeah.
very long.
Yeah, I was just like, I was high one day, and I was just like, what haven't I seen?
I think I can. It was like, I was just like, what have you seen? Was kind of my thoughts after the entire day.
I've seen a lot. Seen a lot. Also, my manager was like, yeah, send like 10 to 15 things. I was like, okay.
All right, here we go. There's the list right here.
I sent a lot of shit.
I'm gonna go through this list.
Okay.
Caleb, you stop. Well, I was gonna say guess if he hasn't seen it, but it's a list of things you haven't seen. Okay,
list of
there's
things
no
I
game
haven't.
here. We'll just go through. You haven't seen The Sopranos.
Never seen
Better
it.
Call Saul.
Nope.
But you've seen Breaking Bad.
I've seen Breaking Bad.
Just didn't
love
have a
Breaking
desire to go
Bad.
see Better Call
I
Saul.
want to see it. I just don't
If you
have
like
the
Breaking
energy
Bad,
to
but-
start it.
If you wish they were older in real life and younger on the show, you're gonna
That's
love
the one I want.
Like Bob
that's my
Odenkirk
favorite
looked
genre.
too young in the show,
Yeah.
but his character was
Yeah, I
too
think he's like
experienced.
in college, like with a hoodie on. You're like,
Yeah.
jeez.
God damn.
He's walking out of Back to the Future.
Clearly 60.
7. Have not seen 7.
I don't think I couldn't remember seeing it, but I own it. I have the DVD.
What? No energy. No energy.
Did
no
it come in a
energy.
box and you just didn't know what was in
I
the box?
bought it to watch it because I had never seen it. And then
It's good.
It's great.
it's just like I just need the energy to watch it.
It is a crazy. Have you seen The Batman?
Yeah.
The Robert Pattinson Batman?
Yeah. Is it
Oh,
kinda
then you'll
like
love
that?
7.
Oh,
It
bet.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's. Yes. It's like looks like a direct influence. For
Okay,
me.
great.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out.
Dexter.
Never seen it.
No, I also didn't watch Dexter. It's one that always comes up when people hate the end of the show.
Really?
None of the Harry Potters.
None of them.
Wow.
None of them. And truly have no interest.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it is for kids.
Yeah.
So.
and no, it's not like there's any. It's not like the champion of them is redemptive.
Right.
At
Yeah.
this point, like you're out here, like, well, I do want the creator to make money.
Right. And you know, she can make a couple dollars, but no, not for me.
Young Frankenstein, The Princess Bride.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. Some of these: A Star Is Born, The Graduate is good.
Never seen it.
I'm trying to see if these. But what's so funny about you wrote the one that you rewrote, you put twice in your list.
Did I?
Yeah. And
So you really haven't seen this?
I really haven't seen this one.
I don't even remember saying I haven't seen it.
we don't have to game into it. It's 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men.
Oh shit!
Never seen it.
Which I
It's
love.
good.
Is it good?
I think it's the best movie of the 50s, probably.
Really?
It's like entertaining in a way that you're like, oh, I don't have to just appreciate that this was good then. Like, it's
It's
entertaining.
good now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think
I love movies because the most annoying people, and I'm sorry if this is anybody in the room. I love you. But the most annoying people in the world to me are people that still say like Casablanca is the best movie of all time.
Oh, who says that?
right. It's sort of like trying to say older building is the tallest building of all time.
Yeah, it's just like,
come
no,
on,
we've
whoa.
made better.
Because
I get
of that
the
building.
significance.
Dude.
Thank you to that building.
Thank you,
We
but-
built taller ones.
Yeah.
There's
And
an
better
example
ones.
in New York of 2 tall buildings becoming a taller building.
Dude, best building is those big rocks on Easter Island. That's the best one.
Those are the best
With
ones,
heads.
brother.
Stonehenge.
Best
You
ones.
can't beat Stone. Me and my baby got a room at Stonehenge.
Structurally, Stonehenge is probably the most significant, best thing. It'd be the best place to live. I mean, it is like this. I will say this. I haven't seen since college, but that was still well after it came out.
Well,
Sure,
This
yeah.
unless you were
great.
in college in
Yeah, it was more
1955.
well after it came out.
Okay.
This was great then.
Yeah. It's. I watched it the other day and I was like,
You watched
blown
it the
away.
other
It's
day?
very good. Yeah.
That's so fucking.
It's really
funny.
dope. It's like, and the
This is
acting
gonna
is
make
like
you mad then.
No.
13th Angry Man. Caleb
I don't
Synan.
like work for the company or anything.
No, this is gonna be so far from what I'm sure
so-
the movie actually is.
What do
No, it's
you
in a
know?
courtroom. You
What
got
do you
that? You
bring it
nailed
in?
that?
Okay.
Like what do you want to preface before the script?
What I want to preface is this is truly dumb.
Good.
This is truly dumb. I wrote this in an hour and a half at 11 o'clock at night.
Great.
I was a little high, and I was just like, once my mind was like, this is what I want them to be angry about, I just ran with that.
Okay.
Very slow. So it has nothing to do with an actual case.
Feel free to grab any musical
will
instruments
say
if you
that.
want to score anything.
Oh, I gotta
as
grab
well.
Let me grab a little something.
Ooh, I
And then
like
cast
rock.
it however you'd like. We'll just have you do the wall to wall, all the stage directions.
I'll do the stage directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Caleb and I can play whomever.
Okay. I mean, let's see. Caleb, you should definitely play Joseph,
Nice.
and you will also play Judge Banks.
Joseph and Judge Banks.
You will play Judge Banks and Joseph. Kyle, you'll definitely play Officer Jones.
Okay.
And let me see if there's any other like
There's just
named
something
characters.
so loaded about the definitely.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
definitely play Officer Jones. I'll play Marcus.
And you can point at, if you want to be like, while we're going, you be like, you be this guy, you be that guy. It's fine.
No
Instead
doubt.
of casting it all up.
And I'll play Marcus.
Okay.
And then the angry jurors, like, do you want me to read like some of the characters as
Yeah,
well?
whatever you want to
Okay,
do.
we'll just go one by one because none of the angry jurors have back-to-back lines or anything like
Okay.
that.
So we'll just take turns going through
We'll
them
just
all?
take turns going through them all.
Great.
And you can kick us off at angry juror 10.
Wonderful.
All right. Here we go. Are we starting?
Whenever you like.
Let's do it. Interior, courtroom. We see an empty courtroom, dimly lit, with the dryness in the air. You can feel the ghost of guiltiness in the room. The camera cuts to the jury box. We pan across all 12 empty chairs. On the first chair, we see a notepad. The notepad has one word written in big letters on it. Damn. We then hear a door slam. We cut to the door where the lawyers enter. We see a tall black man dressed in an understated gray suit looking around the courtroom.
Fuck me. God, this day's gonna suck.
Fade to black. The title appears. 12 Angry Men. Interior, hotel breakfast room, same day. We see 12 men all pushing each other and yelling, trying to get the food they want. No one is patient and everyone hates each other. There is a palpable feeling in the air that a fist fight can break out over the Belgian waffle maker at any minute.
If you're going to use a goddamn cooking spray, then you shouldn't be making a damn waffle and having it stick all over the maker.
Hey man, fuck you with your square ass chin. I know how to make a waffle and I don't need you breathing down my neck.
Will you both give it a rest, please? Just make your waffle so we can eat and get to the courthouse and finish this damn trial. The longer this trial goes, the bigger the chance we're going to miss the whole damn series. And I'll be damned if I miss the Yankees win another World Series.
Well, if they can't stop adding evidence and shit, we can get in there, vote this motherfucker guilty, and get home to our TVs and watch the boys bring home another one.
If you bring up your TV one more fucking time, I'm going to hit you straight to the moon.
Don't get mad because you can't afford a TV and are still listening to the radio. Meanwhile, I got a nice 13-inch big screen at home waiting for me to watch Mantle and the boys win the pennant.
This angers Angry Juror 9 even more, and he throws his coffee at Juror 2's feet. Angry Juror 1 catches some splashback and pushes Angry Juror 9 into Angry Juror 3. And he falls into the waffle area, knocking his waffle out of the maker. But only half comes out because the other half is stuck to the maker because he didn't use the cooking spray. All 12 jurors start yelling and pushing. Just then, Officer Jones jumps in the room and pulls out his gun.
The gun is far away. Enough! I'm tired of you delinquents. I'm tired, I say. I've officered jurors for 47 years, and I've never seen a jury behave like you assholes. Breakfast is over. Get on the bus. We're going to the courtroom.
Everyone, startled from the gunshot, gets their things together and heads to the bus. Quiet, but still mouthing obscenities at each other as they exit. Interior courtroom later that day. After 4 hours of witness examinations and testimonies, we now have reached closing arguments. Joseph, with his client Marcus, 22-year-old man on trial for murder in the first, second, third, and fourth degree, sitting next to him, leans over to whisper to him.
Hey, don't worry, son. I know the jury's been scowling at you all day, but it's not because you're black. You see, we have good whites here. No, see, I suspect they're scowling because they're the angriest jury of men I've ever seen. But I promise you, son, when they hear my closing statement, they will set you free to live out your life. And while it may be in deep segregation, and you just might be back in court one day for something else you didn't do, you'll be free nonetheless.
Okay. Joseph stands up and saunters over to the jury. He takes a good long look at them and lets the tension of what he has to say build up. He takes a deep breath and lets out what feels like an unreasonably long breath out.
Man, if you don't... we were both waiting. Man, if you don't fucking speak...
Judge Banks, 70, deep southern slow twang, perks up and grabs his gavel.
Order in court. Oh, I had no outbursts in my court. After you, counsel.
If you guys aren't watching the video or the clip, you need to just to see what will be the screenshot of the script for how this is typed out.
This is insane.
It's incredible. I'm surprised the red squiggly lines didn't print out with the script.
I guess I got you going back to back.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Your Honor. Jury, you've heard tales today.
Guilty! We deliberated days ago. Guilty! Now let us out of here before we give all of y'all these hands. Loud gasps can be heard throughout the courtroom. The jury has started to stand up and gather their things, ready to leave. Judge Banks is banging his gavel, trying to get order in the court.
Order! I said order in my court.
No one is listening. The juror all walks out and leaves everyone Everyone is stunned. A hushed silence has washed over the courtroom. So, what does this mean? I think you can take Joseph now.
Okay,
too.
I'll be
yeah,
Joseph.
Just so
All
that way
right,
he
right.
can. So, what does this mean? I'm going to jail for something I didn't do?
I honestly don't know, son. Your Honor, what now?
Just then, we see an officer come from the back and hand Judge Banks a note. Judge Banks reads it, looking perplexed.
It's called to my attention that we have an unfortunate circumstance. This trial has been deemed a mistrial, but not because what just transpired. It seems Officer meant to be in charge of our jury shot his pistol earlier today. When it did, he fired him in a room and struck and killed the young woman taking a bath in a hotel. All jury witnessed this and thereby have been deemed by the court as unable to mentally fulfill their duties. Marcus, by the power vested in me of the great state of New York, you are free to go. And Officer Jones, you were held in contempt of this here court.
He bangs his gavel. Marcus jumps up in joy. He and Joseph hug.
I told you, son, you're going to be a free man today.
We start to see a wide shot of the courtroom, and the audience is leaving. The judge is leaving. Marcus's family has come to give him hugs. The prosecutors are just sitting in disbelief. Officer Jones is being escorted away in handcuffs, and the camera pans back to the jury box, and we zoom in on a notepad with the word "damn" written in big letters on it. Cut to interior, Angry Jurors 2 living room. We see all 12 jurors huddled around Jurors 2 13-inch TV watching the Yankees game. They all have beers and are happy and laughing. The game announcer is calling the game. You can take that.
Hey, Mantle hits a high drive. It's going back to the wall. Grand slam, Mickey Mantle, hot doggy froggy.
The jurors all jump up and scream in joy. I gotta get me one of these TVs. Fade to black. The end.
Yeah, there we go. That was good.
So fucking.
That was fun.
There may not be an example on this show in our 340 episode history where the bones are more accurate, yet the details align not at all. Like, it seems to have been built on such an idea of a movie, yet so wildly inaccurate.
Hey.
Oh. Listen,
But I
All
like them both.
complimentary.
This is as good. I would
thank
say.
you so
Complimentary.
much.
It's
Only
different, but as
compliments.
good.
I didn't use my music.
That's okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
we gotta go.
We're gonna take another break, and we'll be right back.
Truly
man, that
the
was
dumbest
great.
thing I've
That was
ever
fun.
read.
No, it was right there.
That's very funny.
It is. It is wild if you take out any nouns. It's almost exactly correct.
Take out the nouns.
Or if you
Take out
take
the
out
nouns.
any of the things, it is correct.
Yeah,
The
it's
people-
all there. The jury is angry.
They are
The jury
angry.
is angry.
I'm assuming was the person who was being defended a black person?
Of course.
Of course. That was like 50s courtroom.
Yeah.
Somebody in there is black. Did he get free?
Yes.
I can't spoil.
Yeah,
the
we don't
Don't
movie.
spoil it.
Sorry,
don't spoil
don't
it. You
spoil
say
it.
yes already. But I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Just
so
pretend I have a different definition of free, and so I'm not spoiling it.
that you do. You're right.
Then the man in this film, I never thought about it in the terms of you are now free to go back to what is going to almost certainly be a different existence than mine. Well, see you later. Like his
See you
lawyer
later.
just being like, da-da-da-da-da, like
Yeah.
leaving him.
Also, I forgot I made the lawyer black.
Oh, hey, well,
But
Your
black
only
man defending a
inaccuracy.
black man, my only inaccuracy.
It is. This is like. Have you seen Glengarry Glen Ross?
I have. Yeah.
This is similar to that movie to me in the vein of it is so incredibly stage-like.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
theatrical.
that's what I love about, and I want to see it because I grew up in theater, so this feels like something that would be right up my
I'm
alley.
sure this
That's
is
a good
regularly
movie.
put on Broadway.
Probably.
It is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
such a cast heavy hitters and
Yeah.
have them like something like meaty to get into type
I'm
of
sure
thing.
the dialogue is amazing.
And it's sort of like to not get into spoiling it too much, but there's 12 jurors, and in what seems like a almost slam dunk, he's guilty. Let's go. I think they literally want to go home and watch baseball.
Yeah.
Do they?
I actually
Yeah.
think that's 100% accurate.
That
One of them
is
has tickets.
So
Someone has
funny.
tickets to a
Tickets,
baseball
yeah.
game, like a Yankees game.
I promise you, I
It
did
is
not
it
know
the
that.
Yankees? I think it is the Yankees.
I think so. I think so.
And yeah,
That's so fucking
that is
funny.
like one of the most insane detail pulls in the history of the show.
That's
is like
so
one of the guys
funny.
like I got it. Oh, and I guess I'm gonna miss the game, and that's this whole.
Yeah.
They all want to leave for different reasons. Where it's like there's like a spectrum of why they think he is guilty. From like I need to get out of here
funny.
to I'm racist.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there's one guy. Is it Jimmy Stewart?
Henry Fonda.
Henry Fonda.
Henry Fonda's
too old
like,
to be
I'm not
Jimmy
convinced
Stewart.
that he's guilty, and they're like, "Come on, I
Come
got
on."
tickets to the game."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
I fucking love that.
and then there's a guy who's like, he switches where he's like, "All right, fine, he's not guilty." And he's
I
like,
also-
"Whoa, what do you mean you're just gonna change?" He's like, "Fine, all right." And he's like, "Do you believe it or not?" And
Yeah.
it's like, it's very interesting.
And I think,
Very
and this is, I think he's Hispanic, not black.
Okay. The person
The
up for murder.
accused,
Okay.
which might even, yeah, but it is like a lot of Henry Fonda sort of being like, well, shouldn't we think about it a minute? And then like one by one, sort
They
of like
all
getting
switch.
people to change
I mean, the
sides.
classic. I mean, I'm sure this was probably one of the first things in modern American movies to use that trope, but it's the classic courtroom trope.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's great. I am flabbergasted that because in my mind I was like,
The baseball
this is
thing
the
is very
50s.
real, and then some guys are bonding over the like, oh,
Right,
you think
right.
so and so is going to blah blah, and it's
Yeah.
like very much like, yeah, that is 100%. Someone's like,
so
I have
fucking
tickets,
funny.
and I'm gonna. It might be a Knicks game, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's a Yankees game.
Okay, I
Or
love
at
it.
least
so.
a baseball.
I was
think
like,
it was
what's big in the 50s? Baseball. Everybody watched and
Right,
listened to
right.
baseball back then. I did not know it was set in New York. I just put it in a city that was recognizable.
Yeah. And once I might be misremembering, but it just feels.
Yeah,
I could
I think
literally
that's
look
right.
this up, and
I love it.
But I kind of like not knowing. I like trying to remember things, even if I end
Also,
up being wrong.
Fantastic judge.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I
Thank you.
wrote the most mispronounced words in that because I was like, I need like the drawl of the southernness to come
Oh
out.
well,
Jack Warden, an impatient, wisecracking salesman who's more concerned about the Yankees game he is missing than the case. It is in New York.
So
It is a
funny.
Yankees game. If this was the right juror number, I'm actually going to lose my mind.
that's
it's
that'll
juror
be crazy.
Oh, there's a Baltimore Orioles fan, so they argue. Juror 7 is the one with the Yankees ticket.
No
Seven.
way. That sounds like right. That sounds like what it was.
It's Jurors. I swear to fucking God. I swear to
Wow.
God.
Wow.
I did not fucking
No,
know
this would be the most insane thing to cheat at. I'm gonna. That is wild.
That is very funny.
I feel like, you know what?
Wow.
7 points.
Damn.
There you go.
I'll take it. I should
Sorry,
write this
Caleb.
movie.
Hey,
I should write
You
a sequel
should
to
write
12
dude, do
Angry
a remake.
There is a very funny 12 Angry Men Inside Amy Schumer, which was an episode of Inside Amy Schumer,
yeah.
which is
I think I
where
like,
they're
have heard
debating whether she's hot. I think. And
Oh, I
12 men
remember
debating
this.
whether
I
she's-
remember that.
Which also brings us back to Hilary Swank.
Oh yeah,
Because there was
hot
that
or not.
whole episode of The Office where they debate whether she's hot for
Which,
the whole
yeah.
episode, which is crazy. Because and the craziest part, at one point,
Objectively
one of the characters is like, if
attractive
she's
woman.
not hot, then I have no chance.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's sort of there. That was the last thing I've seen Hilary Swank in was that episode of The Office on a projector.
Wow.
Anyways, the
Wow.
Amy Schumer thing is very funny. That
Yeah,
it's like
I
a,
think
it's like
I've
a
heard of
full
that.
episode of a sketch show instead of, or maybe you know what I mean. It's like a long.
No, I
than a
remember
regular
thinking that
sketch.
was the funniest thing in the world. That was great.
All right, we got a couple games we're gonna play here now.
Let's do it.
With your 16 points to 6. This
Ooh.
first game is called Before and Afters.
Play before and afters.
How this works is 2 movies have been smashed together into one movie, much like Juno. You can see up on our board right there, which is Juno and Nope.
Okay.
Which is honestly the would be a fun movie.
I
It would
think
be
so.
a fun movie.
I think so.
I will read you the plot to 2 smashed together movies.
Okay.
I'll read you the smashed together plot. You have to tell me the smashed together title. Wolf of Wall Street, Saving Private Silverman.
Is this a contest?
This is, you can work together. There's up to 3 points available per one. So if one of you does more work, you'll get the 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Does this all make sense? We don't need more
Makes
examples. We
perfect
get what it
sense.
is.
I like
None
it.
of
I like
them
it.
are as good as any of the examples or what's on the board.
Wolf
okay.
of Wall Street.
First one.
Wally Street. That's a good one.
We have stickers of that one. That one's so good.
That one's good.
At least then you could root for him without feeling guilty.
Yeah. yeah.
Maybe he's trying to downsize. Here we go. Which is this? The world's premier importer of cocaine is aided by his imaginary friend, Hitler.
Ooh.
Say that again.
The world's premier importer of cocaine is aided by his imaginary friend, Hitler.
Jojo Rabbit.
I think Jojo Rabbit. What's the first one?
Jojo Rabbit.
Is it the Scarface? Scarface is one in the casino.
Blow Jojo Rabbit.
Blow Jojo,
Jojo
Rabbit
Rabbit.
is correct.
What?
Blow Joe Rabbit.
Blow Joe Rabbit. I didn't do anything there. That's all.
Whoa.
That's
3
you.
points for
Wow.
Caleb.
That's you.
I
3 points
can't
for
believe
Caleb. It's what you can't believe is that's the best one today.
I can't believe it.
That's a good one.
I don't
The rest
believe
of them
it.
won't make as much
Blow
sense.
Joe Rabbit.
All right.
That's a good one.
Who knew?
Write it.
Next one. A magazine employee who escapes his monotonous day job by inhabiting a world of daydreams is put in stasis for 500 years and awakens to a world of incredibly dumb humans.
Okay, so one of them's Idiocracy.
Okay. Which I have not seen.
It's good.
And I want to
You're
see it.
living it.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. And I got to watch it. And then the second one is...
A magazine employee
Magazine
who
employee
escapes his monotonous day
escapes
job
his
by inhabiting
monotonous-
the world of daydreams is put into stasis for 500 years and awakens to a world of incredibly dumb
In the
humans.
world of daydreams.
Wait, is Idiocracy the magazine employee?
No, Idiocracy is the
Oh, the
time
500,
travel
the
to
time
stupid
travel.
people.
So the magazine employee...
Oh boy,
What
who
would that
works at a
fucking be?
magazine? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? She works at a magazine.
She does.
Well, who daydreams though? Is it Walter Mitty? Does he
Oh, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
is he daydream?
Or Stranger Than Fiction? No, he...
Who
The Secret-
daydreams?
What was it? What was the secret? Idiocracy and the secret
Secret Life of Walter Mittyocracy?
Walterocracy?
The Secret Life of Walter Mediocrity is correct.
Wow. Damn.
Jacquis gets one here. Moving on. In a
good, man.
post-energy
who knew?
apocalyptic dystopia, a highway officer sets out for revenge against a motorcycle gang despite his refusal to bear arms due to religious reasons.
Is this the Book of Eli? Is that one?
Wait, say that again?
In a post-energy apocalyptic dystopia, a highway officer sets out for revenge against a motorcycle gang despite his refusal to bear arms due to religious reasons.
Mad Max Saw Ridge?
Mad Max Saw Ridge is correct.
Damn.
Wow.
You sure you didn't see these?
I think
Only 2 points for knowing that too quick.
Wow, okay.
Not too quick.
I'm just
You
sad
were
that this is
too
the best
good.
I've ever been at something and it's
Purposeful and can be carried out of this garage into other aspects of your life.
Man,
Next one.
could have been violin.
That was a crazy pull.
that was a good
Wow.
fucking pull.
Hacksaw Ridge is a movie that we all forget.
That came
Yeah.
out recently, right?
Pretty recent. Andrew Garfield. I think is it Mel Gibson directed that?
Yeah, it's a Mel.
It's
joint.
Mel Gibson. Yeah, it's either Mel or Clint, and I think it's Mel.
Mel Gibson's only movie about a pacifist.
Does he get beat?
No, but the poster is him with his arms up
His
like
arms
this,
up.
with the guy
Right,
like
right.
over his shoulders.
And everybody walked the fuck out of the theater.
They all had to actually firemen's carry their partner out of the theater with them. 2 more. A former CIA agent is recruited into a secret org that works by traveling through time to show people what their towns would have looked like if it hadn't been for all of their good deeds over the years.
Wait, say that again?
No.
Oh, okay.
A former CIA agent is recruited into a secret organization that works by traveling through time to show people what their towns would have looked like if it hadn't been for all their good deeds over the years.
Is the second one like
It's got to be It's a Wonderful
A
Life.
Wonderful
right?
Life? Yeah, yeah. And then a secret CIA or a CIA agent into a secret Men in Black. He wasn't in the CIA, was he?
Former CIA time traveling. Or is it time travel all It's a Wonderful Life? So
I think
former
the
CIA
time travel would
agent.
be former CIA agent time traveling.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Is that
This is a hard one.
who CIA agent that time travels?
Former CIA.
This is a hard one.
True Lies.
True, is he
He's
a
a
CIA
former. I
agent?
don't even know if that's CIA.
We are
think
looking
so.
for
The Good Shepherd.
Tenet's A Wonderful Life.
What?
Tenet.
Whoa!
I've seen Tenet too, and I was like, I never want to watch this again.
Tenet
Um,
is nuts. I don't know if I've ever seen anything that confusing
It
in
was
my life.
so fucking confusing, and like, I don't generally get confused by movies. And
we revert time back.
I
Tom's
watched
going
it in the
backwards.
drive-in and couldn't hear it because it was like drive-in audio, and I just
Oh,
left being
no.
like, I think this was all a prank.
You can't hear it
Yeah.
with sound noise canceling headphones.
let
you
alone
can't hear
through
it.
Yeah.
81.2 FM.
Just embarrassing.
You didn't listen to Tenet over
And I'm
AM
like, if the
radio?
dialogue's backwards, how about a little subtitle?
Yeah.
If it's literally backwards,
It was such a. I think that's the movie I gave up on Chris Nolan.
It felt like a parody. It's just like, dude, time invert. Like you're gonna make time go backwards, and then people are just like running backwards, and bullets are going in the gun.
It's like Kirbying the bullets in.
Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing?
So Tenet's a Wonderful Life.
Tenet's a Wonderful Life.
Ooh, boy.
Final one.
That was a hard one.
That was really hard.
After debtors come looking for payments on their farm, a young pig must set off to New York to help a group of 4 women navigate love, their friendship, and one of them moving in with Mr. Big.
Well, one is Sex in the City,
Charlotte's Web.
and yeah,
Charlotte's Web in the
Charlotte in the City.
Sex in the
Ooh.
pig.
Sex in the Pig.
Sex in
Sex
the pig.
Web.
After Sex Web,
Madam
Web
Web.
2, yeah.
I'd watch Sex Web.
Madame Web.
Ooh.
Wait, so
After
it's
debtors come looking for payments on their farm, a young pig must set off to New York City to help a group of 4 women navigate love, their friendship.
So Charlotte's
Babe
Web.
Pig in the Sex in the City.
Babe, Sex in the City is correct.
Babe.
Or Babe, Pig in the
Forgot
Pig in the
about
Sex in
fucking
the City.
Babe.
That's a wild thing in the
sad-ass
90s that we
movie.
all
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
That movie made so many people of our age vegetarian. Like so many people I know is like, I'm becoming a vegetarian
I know.
after I watch Babe.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more games we're going to play.
I did very poorly at that game.
It's okay. It's
And I'm
17 to
owning
17
it.
right now.
Oh, man.
That was me allowing you to come back.
Thanks,
into the
man.
game.
There
appreciate
is,
it.
I forgot to tell you, there's 75 points for writing a script that I add in.
Ah,
So
wow.
we'll see if that influences the
Just
final
because he
tally.
did work and I didn't?
This next game we're going to play is
I
called
wrote an
Character.
extremely accurate 12 Angry Men.
I mean, that is a pull.
This is Character Card Head Guessing Game, the game. It's sort of like that game, What's Up, where you hold a thing up and you
Oh, yeah.
you,
Love that.
You're going to be a character from a movie or a TV show.
Okay.
You have to ask me yes or no questions to find out who you are. You're both the
love it.
same character.
We're both the same.
So you're going to alternate asking the questions.
We don't know who
If
we
you
are.
guess who you are, if you say, am I Babe, and you're wrong, the next person gets 2 questions.
Oh, okay.
And it's from a movie or a
It's from
show?
a movie or a TV show.
Oh, okay.
So if you'll
Movie
take
or
your
show.
headphones off, I'm going to whisper to everyone. Go ahead and plug your ears who you guys are.
I'll take my.
Oh, plug your ears. Yeah, I'm
plug
gonna
my
say who
ears,
you are
sorry,
into the microphones like here.
Yep.
Ferris Bueller.
And then
Is it Babe?
It is not Babe.
Ah.
You know what
2
is
questions.
crazy? Because I wrote down 2 characters, but we're only going to do 1. The other one was Ham from Toy Story. And I'm like, I can't do that now after we just said Babe.
see, I would've
30
never
times.
guessed
It'd
another
feel like a
pig.
pivot. I know. But we played this game on a recent episode, and I'm not joking. It went 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Now we're going to do better.
30.
30 minutes.
30.
That's right. 30 fucking minutes.
gonna
To guess who
Whoa.
were they? I forgot who they even were.
It was Chucky from
Chucky.
Charles.
They were
Band.
Chucky, and they were just like, "Am I a human?" And I'm like, "No." And every question put you in this vague wrong direction.
Well,
Yeah.
But they're not a human. Chucky's not human.
but
Chucky's a soul embodying a doll. But
yeah.
are you? But they also ask, "Am I human? Do I
This
look
is why
like?
it took so long.
Do I look like a human? Yes, but you're not a human.
But
No.
Chucky
Okay.
is. I mean, what is? I mean,
He's
that's.
a turning into a human.
He's a soul embodying.
But if you put a soul into, I don't know.
he's a doll.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But he's turning into
If
a
we
human.
spend 30 more
If you
minutes
put my
on
soul in a
that
doll,
today,
if you put my soul in a doll, I want to be treated like a human.
30 minutes. Okay.
Who was it?
plus
Were they
2.
dumb? Who was it?
They were Chucky.
No, who was guessing?
Vinnie Thomas and Bailey Norton.
Oh, smart.
I
Both smart.
think that's what episode it was. I've legitimately blocked it out of my mind.
That's nuts.
okay.
We're not going to let that happen.
So
We're
you
not
guys-
going to let that
Wait,
happen.
do I don't hear the character.
No, you don't know. I just said it so the people listening know who it is.
Oh, got it.
and so then you guys will alternate, and Caleb, you'll ask the first question. Well, I guess it's tied, but no, you're losing by 75. So you'll ask the first question. You're a character from a movie or TV show. You just have to guess who you are whenever you're ready.
My human.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Am I over the age of 50?
No.
So under.
Is that your question? What if I knew you were exactly
No.
50 and this is how it takes a half hour?
All right. Am I a man?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Am I a villain?
No.
Okay.
Not a villain. So hero. Or neutral. All right. So not a villain. Am I attractive?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess
Human,
you're like conventionally attractive.
50, not a villain. Do I have a love interest?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I played by a A-list star?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
You can only answer yes or no questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I a cop?
No.
Ooh. Am I is it a period piece?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Do I have what people would consider a fun profession? Or
Not applicable.
I was okay.
You could addendum it if you want.
Not applicable.
I guess yeah. Do I have a profession that matters to my central story? I should
Yes.
say. Okay.
Edward Scissorhands.
No.
All right.
So I get two questions.
Two
now.
questions.
Damn.
Okay. It does matter to my, but it's not a. Am I like? Am I a sad person?
No.
And am I white?
Yes.
Okay.
Happy and white.
Happy and white.
That's what I thought. I thought it all along. All right. Am I played by Robert De Niro?
No.
It's the
Big
only
swing.
actor I'm aware of.
Under 50 and Robert De Niro. Okay. I'm gonna start holding this in. Do I make people laugh?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a live action film?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this a profession that is either, or is this a single person profession? Does people?
I think you don't want to harp on the word profession.
Okay.
But what you do and how your character spends their time is very essential and central to the plot of what you are in.
Okay. Okay.
Profession, while strictly completely inaccurate, is also a vague way to describe where, like, it's like what you do is what I would say is more accurate. Caleb?
Paul Blart.
No.
Oh.
That's a job. That's a profession.
Is it though? Is it really though?
So I get two questions. Now. Am I? Do I fuck?
I think. I don't think they explicitly show it,
Okay.
Damn.
but I guess yes.
And do I do magic?
No.
Whoa. Big swing.
All right.
Am
Eliminated
I?
Mr. Megorium.
We did. That's what I was going for.
Is the movie? Was the movie successful?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see how this took half an hour now.
I'm getting worried.
Okay, I gotta start thinking of specific questions. Okay, would this character be under 30?
Yes.
Nice. Good thinking. Oh, man. The profession thing is really tripping me up.
Yeah. He's under 30.
Is it a movie from the past 10 years?
No.
Okay.
Good question. So the past 10 years puts us before 2015. Okay. Is the movie after 1995?
No.
Is It's not after 1995. Okay, so it's before 1995.
Is the movie?
I'm including 1995 in that as well. Just so you
Oh,
know. It's you know what I mean? Because that way, if it accidentally ended up being from 1995, we would end up in. It is from before January 1st, 1995.
Okay, gotcha.
I just didn't want us to like sort of like the age 50 thing. I didn't want that to
Yeah.
happen with years.
Okay, so it's before 19. Okay.
is it? Is it a movie that played on TV a lot?
I don't know, but I would say probably, but I don't know. It's not Shawshank, if that's what you were trying to get out of
Yeah,
that.
not well, but something like
a very TV movie. Like
It is,
always
right?
on TV movie. Yeah.
I would more TBS than TNT if you're making me guess.
that. Ooh,
I'll give you too much info out of that one since I didn't have a proper answer.
TBS.
The Big Shit, isn't that what that stands for?
Is it a movie? Is it a movie from the 1980s?
Yes.
Ooh, that narrows it down
That narrows it
a
down.
little bit.
Yes, it does.
A little bit.
But he's under 30.
Under 30, 1980s.
It plays on TV.
Successful.
His profession. what
White.
he
He's
does.
white and happy.
He's white and happy.
Makes people laugh.
Okay.
It's not Chris Farley. He didn't do anything in the 80s.
Coward. Get your money up, Chris.
80s funny. 80s funny. Oh man.
This is tough.
Is it a straight up comedy or is it a? Is it a straight up comedy?
There.
Yes.
Yeah. But I like it's not. I think of like a picture like Airplane when you say straight up comedy.
I would just anything that's like
It's a comedy.
it's a comedy. Okay.
Is this character under 20?
Yes.
He's under 20.
Under 20. Are they
But he
over 10?
fucks.
Yes.
All right.
And he
I should have thought about the fucks.
No,
thing.
it's Lolita.
a teenager in the 80s.
So you know, today I almost did the before and after Lolita Battle Angel, but didn't because I didn't want to write that plot.
Well, I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
So I asked.
Under 20, he fucks. He's funny. He has a girlfriend. He has. Profession, but is what he does. Is this character. Is this.
I love that this guy's like moving in,
Yeah.
weed whacking the concrete outside.
Is this character
We're good.
in school?
Yes, famously, yes.
Ferris Bueller.
Yes, it is Ferris Bueller.
That was a you laid it. It's an alley oop to me.
Oh, that game, unfortunately, not worth any points. Just more of a fun one for the team.
That was
here.
worth a lot to me.
That was
and,
worth a lot.
And
That
I
was
was
worth a
like,
lot.
if we don't get this in under 30, I will
Man.
never.
It's like when you're like, is his profession? I'm like, well, what he does, the school is
he's
so
skipping
famously
school.
what is happening.
Right,
Yeah.
With the movie, it's hard to talk around.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one quick game and then one quick game and then we're out of here.
All right.
This
We
quick
did
game
good.
here.
We did
that was
on
good.
that.
That
We
was
did good on
good.
that.
This game is called Build the Perfect Movie.
I think we already did that.
I think we did. 12 Angry Men plus.
How this
One.
works is I'll give you a category. You have to pick 2 movies from that category whose Rotten Tomatoes score add up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. So Price is Right rules apply.
Critic
score
okay,
on
critic.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
You'll each pick one. I'll give you your score. That guy really wanted that game to end. He just
I know.
started a lawnmower in a driveway.
Is this a live episode?
He was like, it's Ferris Bueller, goddammit.
that has to be
right, that was actually just him running his Ferrari in his dad's garage.
Oh, that's funny.
It's pretty loud, right? I mean, it's fun. We can't go tell him to leave.
I think we can. You just bluff. Just go.
It's a leaf blower on a concrete driveway near no trees. No. If I, yeah, he's outside.
That's hilarious.
That is very loud.
I can see his feet through the vent of the garage door.
Oh boy.
Saying that there's dust going everywhere.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
This has never happened.
That's.
I mean, it's very
bananas.
funny.
Yeah.
It's like a prank of volume.
It's so.
Open the door and tell him I'm dying.
Hey, we have somebody here dying of sound.
Sound. They're dying of sound up too much.
That is bananas. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to.
There's nothing to blow.
Right.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Also, I can smell it now too. He just blowing.
It better not be a thing where he's just trying to look busy. You know?
He probably just.
He's
like,
on
I
the
gotta-
clock.
I gotta make this
Right.
money somehow.
No, I'm doing.
If he gets a couple feet away, he's out of our range. No, he's
Sure
dead.
will be done soon because it's, like I said, it's not much to actually do.
No, I think an hour is what I'd give blowing a 25 by 8 piece of concrete.
I hate it because I've tried to look busy before with yard tools. I hope that's not what he's doing. I hope it's at least something important, but I don't think it is.
I think he just literally, he just moving shit around out there.
Oh man, I used to do that at Jimmy John's when I'd be like, shit, they're gonna send me home if I don't look busy.
Fella look busy.
I need these hours. So, oh man, I would go unplug stuff and be like, what the hell's going on? And then I'd I'd try and fix it.
Go fix the.
This is wild.
The meat slicer.
Be like, none of the soda's coming out. It was like I unplugged everything.
I used to do that shit at Best Buy.
You can even sounds like the leaf blower isn't working hard.
No, I know. Leaf
like-
blower knows it's bullshit.
As a sound person, leaf blowers are the bane of my existence. And planes.
Unbelievable.
It's not even where leaves go.
Yeah. But there's dust going everywhere.
Ask him to put the leave in leaves. Am I right?
I'll let you wipe it out, maybe.
All right, I think we're okay here. Maybe he comes back. I'm going to let me say something so I can
One last game.
leaf blow finish, just so I can search the text
There we
to
go.
find the edit point.
Beautiful.
This game is called Build the Perfect Movie.
Build a perfect movie.
Like I said, I'll give you a category. You have to pick 2 movies from that category whose Rotten Tomatoes score it up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. Price is Right rules apply.
We both give one movie.
You
in
both
the
give your
category.
first one. You're competing against each other.
Oh,
So there'll
okay.
be a total of 4 movies presented.
Gotcha.
So you are each going to try and build the perfect movie you don't like. So you have to give me 2 movies you don't like whose Rotten Tomatoes scored up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. Who is currently winning? It is still tied. So Caleb, you'll pick first. Jacquis, you'll pick second. You give me one movie. I'll give you the score. You can pick your second one accordingly. But the category is a movies you personally don't like.
Gotcha. Okay.
So a movie you don't like,
Damn.
Caleb.
A movie I don't like.
Yeah. Getting this background music because I think it also might kill the low of the.
I'll say a movie I don't like.
You can also lie.
Oh, I can't. Do
I don't know
that.
your preference.
Not on
Yeah,
the show.
we gotta tell. We gotta be truthful here.
Let's go with Men in Black 2.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's a good low one.
That's bad.
It's definitely in the 50s.
I remember it was one of the first times I was like, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Like I was a little
Like
kid.
as a person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Little kid in the theater, like, hey.
Yeah. All right, Jacquis. First movie you don't like.
First movie I don't like. This is gonna be hard because I bet you this is highly rated, so it's gonna force me to think of a very lowly rated one. But I'm gonna say District 9.
Mmm.
All right, scores here. District 9 is a 90%. So you need a movie you don't like that is 10 or less. Men in Black 2, 38%. So you're looking for a 62. Since you have more to make up, Caleb, you will pick your second movie first. Jacquis, you're thinking of like the
62 or
worst
less.
movie you don't. The worst movie you don't like is such a funny burden to put on someone.
I know.
What's
That's
that
tough.
bad movie you hate?
Oof. Am I first?
You're first.
Okay,
you
62
you
or
need
less.
a bigger number, so you're first.
62 or less. Oh boy, 62 or less. Let's go with how about? Ooh, wait, no. 60. So I want to get 62 if I can.
Yeah, exactly. 62 would be a perfect movie, and you become the new host of this podcast.
Oh shit. Okay, how about Quantum of Solace?
Okay. District 9 is a 90, so you're looking for a 10.
Looking for a 10, dude.
I'm gonna say Pootie Tang.
That's a good guess. I think it might be more than 10.
It might be more
All
than
right.
10.
Here we
Under
go.
10 and under is
10 and under is hard.
District 9 is 90%. Pootie Tang,
I was thinking District 9 would be like
Pootie Tang's
85.
low though. I know
27%.
Pootie Tang's low.
Damn.
27%. We're a little over. Men in Black 2, 38%. Quantum of Solace, 63%.
And I don't. Can I get a little credit?
What are
for-
you, Daniel Craig? Because it feels like you overstayed your welcome in this game by a little.
That was
just by one.
very fucking close. That's a good one.
0 points though. No consolation here. Final game we're
That's a
playing.
good one.
This
That's
game
very good.
is
Come
called
on.
Guess What Movie Kyle's Dad is Describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie. The game.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
Last game.
Oh wow.
Guess what movie trailer Kyle's dad is describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie game.
How this works is my dad watches a movie trailer. He describes what's happening in that trailer. You have to guess what movie it's a trailer for. It can be any movie ever. This one
Okay.
I would call very difficult edition.
This is a hard one. Okay.
Okay. That is a pretty odd voice. Everyone in Los Angeles wants to be a star. They are talking about being fearless. They're playing football in sunglasses. He really wants to be famous. He thinks it will happen after 1,000,000 years. He's typing away. He might be a vampire. They can't be in a real alley. He hits a basketball. He throws a newspaper stand. Oh, thank God that wasn't a real gun in his mouth. What? They are really going to make this thing. He needs to show his butt to make it. He says they are going to make it.
Was your dad on drugs when he watched this? Okay.
And this is just one trailer.
That's
One
one
trailer.
And was he commenting as the trailer was
As
going
it was
on?
going around. Like what happens.
Okay. Oh, that's-
Damn.
We can only hear that once.
I could play back. You can even like call it here.
I need to take some notes.
Okay. That is a pretty odd voice.
If you want to write it down.
Everyone in Los Angeles wants to be a star. They are talking about being fearless. They're playing football in sunglasses. He really wants to be famous. He thinks it will happen after 1,000,000 years. He's typing away. He might be a vampire. They can't be in a real alley. He hits a basketball, throws a newspaper stand.
Rose and
Oh, thank God that wasn't a real gun in his mouth. They are really going to make this thing. He needs to show his butt to make it. He says they are going to make it.
Oh wait.
okay, I have a guess.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, okay.
Odd voice.
What's the name of that movie? Oh, what's the name of that fucking movie? Do we each
Unlimited guesses. It's just
Oh,
you can go
unlimited
on there.
guesses.
Okay,
Oh,
but can I look up the name of the movie, or can I?
I can
not
look it
do
up
that?
for you if you don't.
Odd voice. LA
Okay.
Star.
Or you can look it up. It's fine.
Football
yeah.
and sunglasses.
Is it Bowfinger?
It is not Bowfinger.
Okay.
Incredible pull,
Okay.
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Show his butt to make it.
Show his butt. Gun
Show
in
his
mouth.
butt to make it.
L.A. fearless football and sun. Is that a vampire? That's what's throwing. And he throws a newspaper stand.
To make it.
Football and sunglasses. Is it Blade?
It is not Blade.
This can't be one trailer.
That's what this is the.
This one is wild.
Football, basketball.
He throws a newspaper stand. He's trying to be famous. He's typing away. He's typing. It's not Bowfinger? Man.
This isn't Space Jam, is it?
It's not Space Jam.
That's a good guess. Gun in his mouth. In a trailer.
Is it Hancock?
It's not Hancock.
That's a good guess.
It was crazy seeing your eyes light up and then say Hancock.
Hancock.
Like that.
First
Movie was just ahead of its time.
The
For
first
Hancock.
60 minutes of Hancock was fun.
It was awesome.
His
Yeah,
butt.
then it just got bad.
Show his butt.
Show his
Make
butt
it.
to make it. What movie is? Oh, Boogie Nights.
It is not Boogie Nights.
Oh, are any of these close?
I don't know.
You don't know either?
Oh, I've seen this movie, and I just don't know if I can describe anything that's happened as close.
Is it Southland Tales?
It's not Southland Tales. What would you say is, Jake, do you have a guess?
I think Vampire's throwing me.
It is. What
Vampire
would you say
throwing me.
I would say the closest might be Boogie Nights of any of them so far.
Boogie Nights. Is it around that time period or is it?
No.
No, okay.
Not around that time period.
Unbelievable.
Saturday Night Fever.
No.
Boogie Nights.
Is it a vampire movie?
No.
It's
So the
not a
vampire is just a bad guess altogether.
Yeah.
The vampire has nothing to do with it. Probably he just probably saw teeth. It was like vampire.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, you're closer than it actually being vampire. All right. Are you ready?
I want one more guess. One more guess. Let me get one more guess. Let me think.
So the audience does not know the answer either yet, do
No.
they? Okay, I don't feel as bad.
I'm gonna say L.A. Fearless. They really want to be
Los
famous.
Angeles.
Just
They want to
typing.
be famous. There's
Football.
typing. There's weird football.
Gun in his mouth.
Yeah.
Show his butt.
Yeah.
Is it Any Given Sunday?
It is not Any Given Sunday.
Oh.
All right. Then out.
We're looking for The Disaster Artist.
Oh, I've seen The Disaster Artist.
That's the
That's
Tommy
a weird
Wiseau.
voice.
Yeah.
That's a weird voice.
Oh.
All right.
Vampire with the glasses.
He's not a vampire.
No, it's an incredible
He
description
wants
of
to
the trailer.
be famous.
It's an incredible
typing.
description of the trailer.
No,
makes-
see,
it makes perfect sense
I was
now.
thinking it was a bad description, and so I was trying to be like, what would his dad think
Well,
that?
with the score of 92 to 17, once we tally in the 75 points of writing script, Jacquis Neal, the winner of Never Seen It Today. Thank you so much
yes,
for being
yes.
here. Thank you for having never seen 12 Angry Men.
But was still pretty fucking close.
Like the Yankees
good.
thing, what a poll.
Very good.
Let
Crazy.
everyone know where to find you. Anything you'd like for them to check out.
May I ask when this is coming out? Because that will depend on.
What day is it? It'll be out in May.
Oh, so probably not yet. Okay. Yes, I can do all of that shit. First, thank you for having me. I've always wanted to see 12 Angry Men, and now I feel like I don't have to anymore.
I saw two when they couldn't guess the Disaster Artist moments ago.
You can find me everywhere at Jacquis Neal. Also, if anybody who's watching this is living in Texas, I'm going on tour with my show, Comedian Clash, in June. We're just doing a little mini tour. Houston, Dallas, Austin. That's where we're going. So, yeah, at Jacquis Neal is the easiest way to find all that information. And also be keeping an eye on Dropout TV. Some cool stuff is about to pop off that'll be announced pretty soon.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Caleb, anything you want to know about losing by 75 points?
Oh, yeah. So if you want to see me lose, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, May 11th. I'll be taping a special at Neptune's in Raleigh, North Carolina, May 11th. Come on out. Get tickets. I think they're like $10 or something.
Just maybe
It's not
after
much.
that. So
But travel in time.
Traveling time.
Go to
like that
Tenet.
CIA agent.
yeah, one of the tenets of comedy is go back in time and
That's
having lunch.
right.
Maybe it's before. I have no sense of time anymore. So
I don't know anything.
because I think today's it might be literally right when the. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Woo. Let me know if you got The Disaster Artist and have a wonderful
Man.
day.
Hell yeah.
I've never seen it.